Hello there, Ricky Tang here, how's it going? And I've just plumbed in, I think it was a 90-mile round trip in Kalimoto, just a random little ride. Like I said, hopefully it stays dry for it. Although I might have waterproofs, my gloves and my boots aren't waterproof. So I might still have a problem. Anyway, so yeah, just want to have a little chat with you guys to let you know what bikes are upcoming towards the end of the year. I've got one first dates video coming, which some of you might be interested in, and that would be the Aprilia Tuono 1100 Factory. Rode that a couple of weeks ago, and wow, what a beast of a machine. But most likely too fast for me. I think I would get myself into serious legal trouble if I own that machine. So the other motorbikes I've ridden recently, I can soon make videos about, are the bikes that I rode during the MCN festival. So like I mentioned in one of my recent videos, the plan was to go to that festival primarily to ride as many bikes as I could. I didn't know how well that would go because it was my first visit to the MCN festival, but it went very well, although it was very tiring. I managed to ride 8 bikes over 2 days. So in order, before I talk about what I can and can't make videos about, in order, the bikes I rode were the Ducati Multistrada 1200 V4S, followed by the KTM 1290 Superventure S, woo, followed by the BMW F900R, and then the Yamaha MT-09. So most of that was just by circumstance, really, just trying to find what bikes were available when, and how to get all these test rides booked up without overlapping each other. So it just so happens with the KTM and the Ducati, you got 2 bikes in the same market segment. And pretty much the same thing with the MT-09 and the BMW F900. So that worked out quite well. That was the first day. On the second day, I started with the Triumph Speed Triple 1200 RS. That was nice. Followed by the Harley Davidson Pan America. I was hoping to ride the live wire, but I didn't get the opportunity to do it. It was booked up for the available time slots I had left. So after that was 2 Hondas in quick succession, one test ride after the other, so I didn't have to kind of run around the festival site. And those bikes were the CMX 1100 Rebel, which I was actually quite interested in riding. And to finish off was actually the Goldwing. That was pretty special, I've got to say. Luxury motorcycling there. So yeah, those were the 8 bikes that I rode. So it all turned out pretty well, apart from kind of walking around the site in hot weather with my riding gear. I was pretty dehydrated by the end of the second day, I've got to say, but worth it. However, I didn't actually get video footage of all 8 bikes, sadly. For the first bike on the first day, the Ducati, I just didn't have all my recording gear ready by the time we had to go out and ride, unfortunately. We didn't spend a lot of time with the bikes before it was time to get on the bikes and start riding. I was the last person basically to get on the bike, and I still hadn't got my recording gear ready, so I had to just abandon it and ride. Very disappointing that, because that was the whole point of being there, making videos. The KTM that followed that, I got that recorded, that was good. But in the afternoon, both BMW and Yamaha would not let me use cameras on the rides. Yeah, BMW just said, no, put your camera away, not allowed. And Yamaha said, yeah, I'm sure it says no cameras. So yeah, sadly, I couldn't do that. What I did do, I don't know how useful it's going to be, I did record audio. So I've actually got some like audio notes for myself, maybe I can use at a later point. But I didn't even think of doing that with the Ducati, sadly. So at the end of the first day, I was pretty bummed out, really. I wanted to record video of 4 bikes. I only managed to do it with one of them. So yeah, and because Yamaha and BMW both said no, you just can't use a camera, I was not too confident that I'd be able to record the bikes the next day either. But as it turned out, there was no trouble. So I've got video and audio of the Speed Triple, the Pan America, the CMX 700 and the Goldwing, which is great stuff. So out of 8 bikes, I can make videos out of 5 of them. Not bad. Now these rides, the only thing is really, these rides were quite short. Half an hour, 40 minutes, that sort of thing. We were on guided preset routes, so we're in a convoy of other bikes. You might have seen other videos like that before. So where the Tuono I rode, courtesy of Fraser the Gloucester, a few weeks ago, that'll be a nice, full normal first stakes ride. The MCM Festival ones, I think they'll be shorter videos. So less of a first date and more like speed dating. So that's going to feature in the title of these videos. Ricky Tango speed dating. Something like that. Now you won't see them straight away, unfortunately, sorry guys. But one of the reasons I was keen to do these videos was so I had something I could release over the winter months. As you can imagine, for motorbike vloggers, if the weather turns bad, then chances to ride the bike kind of dries up, especially if you're a bit of a fair weather rider. Mind you, I've got my waterproofs now, so I'm in a better position than I was. So that's why I was keen to get some videos recorded. They'll start popping out in October, November, December time sort of thing. So yes, that's basically a grand total of 6 bike videos coming up in the next few months, which pleases me no end that I've got some content to release. I'm not doing it kind of just in time. I'm also hoping in early October to go back to Welwyn Garden City, Lind Motorrad. And at the moment, the plan is to ride the 2021 S1000 XR and the R1250 GS back to back. And because I won't be taking them off-road, the plan is to kind of compare them as road bikes. Hopefully I can be objective enough to give you guys some idea which might be a better road machine. You might think it'll be the XR because that's more closely related to the S1000 RR, but I'm a fan of torque at real world speeds, and the GS certainly makes more torque at real world speeds than the XR does. Handling, well, the XR is a good handling bike from what I have gathered, but people rave about the GS and how for kind of a dirt style bike that performs on the road. I've never ridden the GS, and I've only ridden the previous generation XR, so it'll be interesting to pit these bikes back to back and see what I think of them. So, all being well, that's 8 bikes I'll have lined up for upcoming videos. That's amazing! Well, with my 360 camera kind of dead and buried now, I'm auditioning new cameras for the handlebar duties facing me. Unfortunately, the nice thing about the 360 camera is it can face me and face forward and face to the sides all at the same time, which obviously a conventional camera can't do. Anyway, I got one of my old Sonys up on the handlebar. Hopefully it's going to do a good enough job. I would like to buy a new 360 camera, unfortunately, there isn't a camera out there that does what I want. I mean, the 360 camera I had, the Insta360 did a good enough job for me. It had flaws, most definitely had flaws, but you can make do with it. You can make it work. But I'm looking, I think, for the next leap in 360 video cameras before I spend more money on another one. The thing where the current crop of 360 cameras fall down is frame rates at high resolutions. Now, just to nerd out a little bit, the Insta360 that I had, its maximum resolution was 5.7K for the whole 360 sphere, which isn't actually that much when you lock it down to any kind of particular view, like forwards or backwards, or up or down, or left or right. The resolution wasn't very high. But that maximum resolution it offered was only at 30 frames per second, which when you're doing motorbike stuff is not, doesn't give you very smooth video quality. If you drop the resolution to 4K for the whole 360 sphere, then you can get 50 or 60 frames per second, but then the picture quality isn't as good. Distant objects aren't resolved as well in the image, so it's definitely a compromise. So what I want is kind of the max resolution, 5.7K or higher, at 50 or 60 frames per second. And currently there are no 360 cameras on the market at a consumer level, i.e. under 500 quid, that will do that. Now, you could say, hold on, Ricky Tang, you've monetized your YouTube channel now. Can't you afford it out of your YouTube earnings? Well, no, because so far after tax, I think I've been monetized for about 3 months now, and I think I've earned £78, which is amazing. £78 out of nowhere, which is great. Well, in exchange for all the work I've put in making the videos, it's good to have that money, but it's not a lot, not yet, not enough. I want more. Yes, to get my YouTube channel to get me to a position where I can afford to start buying stuff, I need to convert more of you filthy casuals into subscribers. I've got a lot of filthy casuals watching my YouTube channel. I appreciate it, but it seems that according to my analytics on YouTube, about, I don't know, maybe 2% of people who watch my videos are actually subscribed to my channel. It's a really small number. That's the ultimate goal, really, to become one of the big time YouTubers. I don't know how I'll handle it mentally. If I had 100,000 subscribers, I don't know what my head will probably just explode. You could say be careful what you wish for, but if you don't try, you'll never know. So I've got to try. On that note, now I know with the amount of subscribers I've got, and I love these subscribers, I've got nearly 1,400 subscribers now, which is just shocking. So yeah, at this point, with the amount of subscribers I've got, there's probably not many people that are actually going to watch this video. Maybe 200 or 300 at most. But from you, special few, I'd like to know what you'd like to see on my channel. Probably more bike reviews. That's a given. So like I said, hopefully in the next couple of months you'll be seeing more bike reviews. But yeah, anything else that I can do for you guys, just ask and I'll try and work out a way of doing it. One thing I'm thinking of doing on a technical level is maybe go through how to make a video with 360 camera footage, well, with Insta360 1X camera footage, how I get that 360 degree view video into a video editor, synchronize it with footage from other cameras and other audio, and make my videos. If anyone's interested in that, and I kind of suspect they won't be, but if anyone's interested, let me know, and I'll start planning that. Oh, another thing I'll get lined up, I think soon, is a 5,000 mile review on this bike, because if I look at my instrumentation, I'm sitting at 4,896 miles, so I'm at 4,900 miles now. So that's pretty good, and certainly still learning about the bike, finding its nuances and what it does good and what it doesn't do so good. So I think that'll be worth a little update video, so stay tuned for that one. Oh, there's one other thing. Sorry, I'm down to one camera now, but I forgot to mention this earlier. I should be working with another motorcycle dealer soon, and I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch, but I will be, with any luck, starting to ride some new Yamahas in the not too distant future. So stand by for that as well. Woo, exciting! I think at this point I'm not far from home now. So I'll give you this view first. Hold on, there you go. Isn't that nice? And a bit more. Look at that. No one behind me. Slow down. So with that view to leave you with, I'll go away now. Please press subscribe if you've been enjoying my videos. You've been watching a few of them. That would be wonderful. Hopefully I'll see you guys in another one. Take care. Ta-da.